Now, on the second set of notes we're doing today, we're going to read some word problems and we're going to identify the values of A and B and what they mean for each specific problem. So, let's look at number 1. It says identify and interpret the meaning of the A and B in this exponential. Well, the A, remember, it's our initial value. So 1500 is the initial value. There is no K, so that's also your y-intercept. And 1.3 means it's a growth. And that 0.3 is above 1, so by 30%. If you're not sure how I got that 30%, take the 1 out, so 1.3 minus 1 just gives us the 0.3, and then when we take 0.3 and change it into a percent, 1, 2, add in the 0, so that becomes 30%. So all we need to do, identify the A and B, tell me if it's a growth or decay, and what the rate was. So, number 2, this is 2,500 and 1.045 raised to the x represents balance of savings account. What do 2,500 and 1.45 represent? Well, the 2,500, that is the initial deposit, right? Because we call it a deposit when you put it in the bank. And how much money did they put in? $2,500, right? Now, the 1.45, that is the growth factor. It's above 1, so it is a growth. And when we change 0.045 into a percent, 1, 2, that would be 4.5%. Number 3, the function 35,285 times 0.85 to the x represents the value of a car years after it was purchased. What does the 35,285 and the 0.85 represent? So this was the A value, that is your initial value. So that's how much you buy the car for. And then the 0.85, this is the decay factor because it's less than 1, so it's a decay by, and if we took 0.85 from 1, we end up getting 0.15. So it is, take 0.15, change it to a percent, 15%. So it's going to lose its value by 15% each year. The function 62.9 was a certain stock at the beginning of the day. What does the 62 and the 0.9 represent? 62 is the cost of the stock at the beginning. And then 0.95, that is your, since it's less than 1, it is a decay by, and it's going down from 1 to 0.95, so that'd be a difference of 0.05, 1, 2, so it's 5%. Yeah, starting to see the pattern here. Each time to determine the growth or decay, if it's a growth, if it's greater than 1, subtract 1. If it's a decay, if it's less than 1, subtract from 1. Let's do these two, and then we'll do the back on the other side. So the function 286 times 0.5 to the x represents the number of teams remaining in the basketball tournament after each round. What do these numbers represent? So 286 is the numbers of teams entered. And then the 0.5, that is your decay factor, by, and if we took 1 and subtract 0.5, we'd have 0.5, 1, 2, so that's going to be 50%. And that should make sense because every round of the tournament you're going to lose half of the teams. The winners will move on, the losers will go home. Identify A and B in this exponential below. Well, A is the 25. And then 0.75, that is the decay. And the rate of decay is going to be 1 minus 0.75, so that should leave us with 25 cents or a quarter, so which would be 25%. So it's going down 25% each year. I'm going to stop the video here. We're going to do the back side on the next video.